Good afternoon, YouTubers. We coming along pretty good with this Suburban. Like I said, I can't wait to get the grill in. I ended up putting a headlight in there just to see how it looked. I didn't hook it up or nothing, but just to give you a little glimpse of it. I haven't even took the plastic off yet. But like I said, now I'm definitely have to get a fender because man, it's very disappointing. I had to put a fender on before I did all this, but I don't think it'll be difficult to install one. I just see a few bolts inside that I gotta take off, and then open the door, check and see right there, and it should pop on off. But in the meanwhile, before I even throw the plastic trimming across the top, I was basically trying to examine the bumper to make sure it's not hanging, because this is the opportunity you have, like I did. The best way to do it is to put a jack in a board up on each side. Like if this side is lower a little bit, when you put the plastic trimming on, jack it up, and it'll slowly bend the bracket upward, and it'll be stuck. It'll get stuck in that position. Same way on this side. So I won't know until I put that plastic trimming on to make sure the bumper's not sagging. If it is, you just, like I said, you just put a jack on it with a board, and it'll push it on up for you, and it'll stay. So let me get into this wiring issue that I'm seeing. Back the truck up too, because it's a hot little situation right here. So yeah, pulling the truck up a little bit, that helped out one side. Yeah, and like I said, Christine, I got on the ramps because I'm having the transmission redone. Yeah, we all know the saying about the 4L60E. But what I would have had to do before it gets bad or anything, I went ahead and had the guy just rebuild it and put the shift kit in there this time, and I upgrade the hardware in there with stronger, what they call it, master hole, or master hall, should I say? Excuse me, master hall, and that should transmission lasts a lot longer for burnouts and hauling stuff. So she'll get back and running. I think the guy says he's done with it. And then they'll be installed. Then I got some more stuff coming from this. I'm thinking about switching the whole front end on it. But yeah, let's get into this video. There's some stuff I'm going to have to put on here because I noticed my daylight is missing when I hit the deer. It's missing on this side. This is my turn signal one. I might replace it because it's showing that I ordered a new one. I ordered a new one of these, and this right here has to be for my daytime running lights. But the thing about this kit, I don't think you use any bulbs. I guess it just really plug into these. So I'm gonna plug in and see how snug it is, and I might use some electric tape. But yeah, let's get into this video. So I'm gonna take these back out. Yeah, because these things are already, like, I'm guessing the bulb is already built in it or something. But they give you 3-year warranty on it off the rip, so you definitely want to keep an eye on it, because I didn't see any bulbs that you can take in and take out. But I just thought it was so cool. So let me get the package. Okay, so this is the back of this thing, where you can adjust it. They give where you can adjust it, but everything is like completely sealed in. Now, I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Let me see. Definitely need to read about these breather caps. And these are the park lights and turn signals. So it's a bunch of wiring that's got to be hooked up. Turn signals. But the way they got it, it goes right into the socket. So I'm thinking, it goes right into the socket. It is exposed. Do I need to put tape on it? The electric tape to keep water or anything getting in there, shorting out. The rest of them, like your high beam and your low beam and your other lights, they're basically plug and play. But it's this part I'm worried about. So I might just take a chance on wrapping up with electric tape just to keep it to keep it from getting moist in water, especially wash your car or something like that, you know. But the instructions basically says, that's what we're looking at. And it's telling you, don't hook it up like that. They only said I could even go in there, but this is basically what it's telling you. You know, those are for this when you're high and low beam. And then of course your daytime running lights connects to your light and your turn signal. And then these right here for your turn signal. And your side marker. So let me get into this, because these are your factory pieces. As you can see, they connected that. So self-explanatory. I'm gonna get into this thing and hook it up and see how it looks. So stay tuned. But the way it should look, this is what we're looking at. With your daytime, this is wrong if the top part's not lit up. It's showing you with the correct way. That's a good thing. Good instructions. My high beam. That's before. And this is after, once you connect that piece. So we follow the instructions and go from there with it. Stay tuned. One more thing I need to tell you guys. This is one thing they tell me on instructions, is that you only want this wire. I don't know if you can see it right. This wire, this plug. If once you hook it up the regular way, with your high beam on, all these supposed to be lit up. If it's not lit up, then you need to use the wire I just showed you. But if it does light up just the regular factory way, you don't need to use this, because it should do like this, and you don't need to use it. So you first gotta don't even mount them in. Just have them plugged in, and then try it like that first. Because if you mount these jokers in and it doesn't work, guess what? You gotta take it back out. And sometimes it's a pain in the butt getting out and then putting in. So that's number one. Leave it hanging out, plug it up, see what happens. If it doesn't work, you know you have to use that wire harness. All right, so stay tuned. And I love how they got it labeled. Just beautiful. So stay tuned. So for mine, I did have to use that wire. So I got my high beam, my low beam, my high beam plugged up, and this one, it tells you to either plug it into the negative or the positive. When I plug it to the positive, all four didn't come on when it was on high beam. When I plugged it to the negative, it came on. So I want to say with the 2000 to the 2006 Suburban that had the same type of wire diagram, you will have to use that harness I showed you in order to make it work. Make all four of them come on at night. And I plugged it in on the side too, on the negative. So stay tuned. I'm gonna put them in. All I have to do now is just take this wire, plug it up to the turn signal part right here, and then plug in all these. And it did say either use shrink tape or electric tape once you plug it into the thing to keep moisture and stuff from getting in it. And your side marker. So stay tuned. And this is what the finished product look like. That's on low beam. And then with a high beam, all four of them be lit up. Think about it, I'm gonna have to get the relay for it, because all my bulbs are LED. And since it's an older truck, it's making it flash fast. So the parts don't sell a relay for LED turn signals. It's about a couple of dollars. Let's see, turn that down because I don't have copyrights to that. But let's see what the bright lights are on. And that's the bright lights. All four of them are lit up.